Today I'm going to tell you the only secret cleaning hack you will ever need. In order to always have a clean-ish home, plus this hack will make cleaning everything in your home significantly easier. Hi, I'm Juliana. I'm a cleaning specialist and the owner of Cleantopia, a residential cleaning business. I see a lot of videos that lure viewers in, like claiming to have secret cleaning tricks or shortcuts. They say that when adopted, these will magically transform cleaning your home into like the super fast, simple process. Just not true. Because we who have cleaned before know that's just too good to be true. Because there aren't really any shortcuts or magic liquid that will take a really dirty home and transform it back to clean magically. So it ends up being a lot of physical work, and definitely if you want to say that there is a hack for cleaning, I'm going to tell you what it is, because there is good news, right? As professional home cleaners, we know how to keep a home looking clean about 80% of the time anyway. And I'm going to share that with you today. So the short answer is you need to clean daily. Yes, I said daily, but only a few things in your home. You don't need to clean everything. And the longer answer is that you need to do a whole home thorough cleaning, either weekly or at the very longest bi-weekly, depending upon, how tidy you are and how many people also live in your home. So let's begin with what is cleaned weekly, since a whole home cleaning is really like a reset button for your house. There really are only 5 tasks that you need to do when cleaning house. Yes, you can break them down much further, but let's keep it simple today, shall we? Number 1, start with a clean sweep. And I call this a basket sweep. And what it involves is you'll use a bin or basket to collect items that are out of place, and then just put them away as you travel from room to room in your house. You want to start at your front door and go through every room, picking items up, putting them into the basket. And as you walk into the other rooms, you're just going to put them away where they belong. Number 2, clean all horizontal surfaces, including wood, glass, etc., whatever, right? Clean everything that's horizontal. And you want to do this so that at first appearance, things don't look dusty, they don't look dirty, they don't look neglected. Sorry, there's an air conditioner in here and it's pretty loud. Number 3, clean sinks, tubs, showers, and the toilet inside and out. Now in step 3, you'll be cleaning all fixtures and appliances in your home, except you won't really be cleaning the stovetop, since we already took care of that in step 2, where we cleaned the surfaces. Number 4, you want to clean your baseboards. Let's zoom in here. You want to dust these every single week, every time you clean. Use an extendable duster. I like the extendable Swiffer duster because it reaches way down or way up. For instance, this is a vaulted ceiling or cathedral. I'm never sure which is which, but it's a really high ceiling. I do know that. All right, so you definitely want to clean those baseboards. My mom always said if the baseboards look dirty, the house does not look clean. And so of course I have that a little drilled into my head, but it really does make a difference. All right, and number 5, you want to also dispose of all trash and recyclables. Now I'm gonna be really candid about this, because if there's an area where I see homeowners kind of slacking, it's definitely with doing away with packaging and recyclables. And I've actually seen entire homes consumed by recyclables and packaging. You really don't want it to get that bad. it will become overwhelming, and we never want anything to get overwhelming, which is another reason why we're going to clean often and we're going to clean well. Because you probably look at this surface and say, hey, that looks pretty clean. And you're right, it does. And that's because I come here every week and I clean it. And in between, importantly, even more importantly, is I have great clients and they actually will help me to keep it clean in between. And it's very important. Okay, that's it. Weekly cleaning done in 5 steps. So let's start talking just a little bit about daily cleaning. Like I said, it's a must, to be honest. And people often comment on professional videos that say, and people will say things like, well, that house is already clean. Yep, that's the point. If something is visibly dirty, it's quite filthy. So you want things to be super easy to clean. And the only way to do that is to clean them well and clean them often. So that's definitely important for daily cleaning, okay? So for daily cleaning, I would do the same thing every day. All you need to do really is 5 things. And that's number 1, start with your basket sweep. Like we talked about, grab yourself a laundry basket. They work well because they have handles. And just start picking up out of place items from the front of the house all the way to the back of the house and putting them away as you move through. Number 2, you want to wipe all countertops, right? I have a really good microfiber cloth here. I like this one. This smells really nice, so this is a good option. But just something kind of pH balanced, mild. Wipe everything down, all countertops, all eating and cooking, preparation surfaces, and all sinks daily, every single day. Number 3, you want to, let's make our way into the bedroom here, because this one involves making your bed. You want to make all the beds every single day. If your children are small or young or just don't comply so much like mine didn't when they were young, no, I'm just kidding. But if they're too young, they won't be able to do this well. Let them try anyway if they're willing. I'm not sure what is a good age to have kids really. There's no instructions with kids, is there? I'm not sure what is a good age to have kids clean or making their own beds. I think I let mine, or I started mine, I finally convinced them, around 8 or 9 years old. Keep in mind, I had 3 boys and they were all very close in age. So I don't know, girls might be different. I've never had any. Okay, so let me know in the comments if you think that's true. All right, so number 3 was make the beds. 2 was wipe all countertops, food prep and eating surfaces, and also wipe out all the sinks. This will make a huge difference in your bathrooms, right? No one likes to see toothpaste globs in your sink. I know this looks pretty clean, doesn't it? Well, for one, this is a guest bathroom. But for 2, these are just really clean people, and I help them by coming every week. Okay, so number 4, this might be the most important thing. Get rid of besides getting rid of trash and recyclables on a daily basis, is you need to be doing your dishes at least once a day, at least daily. I mean, if it's just you living alone, then, maybe you can get away with it and just kind of putting them in the dishwasher as you go, and you never really have a big pile of dishes. But I wash the dishes for these clients, and I have no problem with that. I do charge extra to wash dishes. If, say, it's this many, if it's just 2 or 3 glasses or something, I'll just put them away and I won't charge them. But they're aware before I started that I do charge for dishes. Doing your dishes every single day is so important, you guys, because that sitting in your sink will make your entire house not very pleasant smell. Not very pleasant to smell, I should say. So you want to definitely do your dishes. Try doing them at night, right before you go to bed. So when you wake up in the morning, it's a fresh start and you don't have a sink full of dishes. And last for daily chores would be to sweep and to vacuum. I have to sweep my kitchen floor every single day. I mop my kitchen floor nearly every day, but definitely every other day. Like I said, I have 3 sons, and then so there are actually 5 of us in a home. This is not my home, this is my client's home. But things get dirty when there's a lot of people in and out of a kitchen. Make sure you keep that floor clean, or you will end up with sticky, goopy, scrubbing mess, right? That you have to scrub for a very long time, and that's a lot of work. Okay, so make sure that you follow, or if you follow this weekly, daily, and daily 5-step schedule, I promise you won't dread cleaning as much, possibly, because it will be cleaning something that is nearly clean, and that is easy, right? That definitely takes the hardest work out of cleaning. Plus, your home is going to stay clean or clean-ish about 80% of the time. Don't quote me. I did not work out that statistic. I'm just estimating, right? So definitely there are no shortcuts to keeping a clean home. There are no tricks. There are no hacks, so to speak. There are things that make the process a little easier, but the number one thing is just do it often. I know that's probably not what you tuned in to hear, but you know, I'm being honest, and so I guess that's something, right? Pro cleaners get into routines in homes, and we visit them regularly, and that is the real secret to keeping these homes looking always clean. By the way, I have not cleaned this house yet, so I'm showing you kind of the real deal of what I walk into. But it will keep your house looking really pretty clean, and especially if you keep it clean daily in between. Real quick, you don't really need to mop your floors every single day, especially if they are real hardwood like these are. You definitely don't want to mop them every day, but you definitely do want to dust mop them with a nice soft chenille fluffy dust pad just to keep the dust off of the floors. Spot clean them as necessary, spot mop. I do spot mop at my own house. Now, when I'm doing a client's house, I definitely will mop everything from side to side, back to front, and so on, because they're paying for that service that I have agreed to, and it is on my checklist. So I hope that you enjoyed today's video, and I